This conference will now be recorded.
Yes. So I hope everybody knows, right? We are from all Nandini Software Solutions Private Limited, right? Okay. So see, we have multiple ETL tools in the market. Okay. So Talent, DataStage, Informatica, MSBI, Ab initio, SAP EBODS, ADF, Oracle, Azure Data Factory. Okay. So so we have multiple ETL tools. Suppose one person already learned Talent. Okay. So if you know 2 to 3 ETL tools. Like both are all are same only, but functionality wise, same the requirement we can do achieve it. But so they have openings like if you know combination of multiple ETL tools, if you know that you will get very good opportunities like on-site opportunities along with if you're changing the company from one company to another company, if you know two technologies or three technologies, so they're preferring more, right? Okay, so that's why just I want to give overview for this IBM data stage, so that's why I'm conducting, guys. Okay, so along with we're conducting new batch also. So new batch we're going to conduct from Monday onwards. Okay, so that we'll discuss in later offline. So now let me start it. So what is data stage, right? IBM data stage. Data stage is a ETL tool, right? What is ETL, team? Any idea? What is ETL? Any idea, team?
Extract transformation
extract
loads,
data and transform the data and load in target.
transformation and load the data.
And load, right? Okay, it means we're reading the data. We can read the data, we'll apply some conditions, then we're loading into target, extracting the data
Load the
from
data.
different types of source system. It may be text file, it may be CSV, it may be Excel, it may be Oracle, it may be SQL Server, it may be DB2, Teradata, Snowflake, whatever may be. We are reading the data from different types of source system. We are applying the some conditions. So based on the business requirement, we are performing the some transformations. Then we are loading it to somewhere target destination system. Okay. ETL means extract the data and transform it and load it. Okay. So there is a ETL multiple ETL tools. So now we are going to discuss about IBM. So data stage ETL tool. This is introduced by IBM company. Okay. So IBM data stage, right? So it is a very good market wise. Now currently it is a combination of data stage plus another ETL tool, guys. You should be know aware Oracle or SQL. Okay, if you know other ETL technology, you are already working it. If you combination of these technologies having more openings. Okay, so now let me give some examples on this. Okay, just I want to give overview. Okay, see, assume that I have one file, guys. I have one file. I'm reading this file. I want to read this file. I want to read this file. Okay, so this is a text file, guys. This is a text file. So how many records are there in this file, team? How many
Nine
Nine
records are
records.
there?
records.
9
Nine
records.
records.
9 records. I want to read this file via data stage. I want to read this text file. I want to load into another text file. While loading, I want to load only whose salary value is 5,000. That record only I want to load it. Whose salary 5,000, that record only I want to load it. How many records are there, team? Whose salary 5,000 records?
One record.
Only
1
one
record.
record.
Only one record, right? See, this is the condition. So I'm reading the data. Keep unmute, guys, some people. I'm reading the data. I'm loading into target. Between I am applying the condition. What is the condition? Filter condition. I am filtering the data. So in data stage, I want to read the text file, means we have to use sequential file. file stage. We can call as a stage, guys. Stages. In talent we learned, right? So that is the components. But here we'll call as a sequential file stage. Suppose I want to filter the data means, so there is a filter stage. Filter stage. By using the filter stage, I can filter the data. So I want to I want to generate the text file. I want to generate the text file means we have to use sequential file stage only. The sequential file stage I can use as a source, I can use as a target. Okay. So this is the filter stage. By using the filter stage, I can filter the data. I can write some condition. As per the condition, I can load the data into the target. If condition is not matching, that is the going for rejected data. If you want to capture the rejected data also, I can capture it. Okay. So how to do this in data stage, we will observe, guys. Okay. So now, so this is a text file, right? First, what we have to do, we have to create a schema, right? We have to import the table definition. We have to create a schema in data stage. How to import the schema in data stage, we will observe, guys. So let me go for the data stage designer. Data stage designers. So now, so there is one option, guys. There is one option, import table definition. Import table definition. So let me go for the sequential file. If it is a text file means we have to go for the sequential file definition. Sequential file definition. Let me select this. So where this file is there, team? Where this file is available? It is there, this path, right? So in the documents, Venkata data stage source folder, there is srcmp is there. So we have to browse this file. How to browse it? Let me do the here. There is a directory. So let me go for documents, Venkata data stage. So there is a source folder. Let me double click the source. So there is a click the OK button. So in this source folder, what are the files are there? All the files it will display here. Now I want to import the table definition of srcmp file. Select the srcmp file. Let me click the import button. Okay. So when I coming to the file, first record is the header or only data? First
Header.
record is the data header. So there is a one column to another column, something is separated, right? That separator we can call as a delimiter, guys. What is the delimiter in this file, team?
Comma.
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 So here first line is the column names. I am selecting by default. Delimiter is comma. Okay, let me click the define button. So when you click the define, see automatically it is capturing what are the in this file, what are the columns are there, what are the data types, what are the length by default is capturing. Okay, you no need to change anything here. Let me click the OK button. It's already existing. So just I'm clicking the yes button. So now my file table definition, my schema is I have imported it. Okay. So now I have to create a data stage job. So first I have imported the table definition of my source. Okay. So now I want to create a data stage job. How to create a data stage job? We will observe, guys. So let me go for the file. There is a new parallel job. Now, so I have to use the input stages, output stages between transformation stages, right? So let me go for the file. So I want to read the text file. What is the stage I have to use, team? What is the stage?
Sequential file.
Sequential file.
So I want to load into the text file. What is the stage I have to use it?
Sequential
Sequential.
file.
Sequential file only here. So this is, see, less components, more functionality we can do it. Multiple functionality we can do it. I can read it, I can load it, the same stages, but I can use source means this is my target. Now between I want to apply the filter condition, right? So I want to apply the filter condition means we have to use filter stage. We have to use the filter stage. Now I need to give the mapping links between the stages from this stage to this stage, this stage to this stage. I want to process the data means we have to give the links between the stages. How to give the links between the stages means, so there is a general, there is a link option is there. Let me click the link button. So let me drag from the source to transformation stage. Now from the filter stage to output stage, right? So just I want to give the link, let me give the link. Okay, so I have given the links between the stages. First I have took the, I have imported the table definition. After that I have taken the stages. After that I have defined as links between the stages. Now I have to define properties. So double click the source, double click the source sequential file, double click the sequential file, double click the sequential file. So there is a file. Which file? I want to read it. So this is the source file, right? We need to browse that file. Let me browse it. Sequence. So let me go for src emp.txt file. Let me select this one. Let me click the OK button. So first line is the column names. Is the my source having first line is the column name? It's having header or not? It is there any header in this first file, in this first record, in this
Yes,
file?
sir.
Yes. Yes, sir.
If header is there, if header is there, so we need to make this one as a true. We need to make as a true, guys. If header is there, I want to make as a true. If there is no header, no need to define anything. So this is done. I have selected the file path and file name. I have defined the column names like header. Now let me go for the format section. What is the delimiter in this file, team? What is the delimiter in this file?
Comma.
Comma.
Comma. So here no need to change anything. So in this file, is there any double quotes coming, team? Is there any double quotes coming from the my source?
No.
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 So what I have to do, if it is not coming any double quotes, let me click make as a no. We need to make as a no. Okay. So now let me go for the columns. So there is a load button. Load button. Please observe, guys. Load button. I can import the table definition here also, or else I can have already imported, right? Let me simply select it. So you see, so when you expand the table definition, this is the sequential file, right? So in the sequential file, so in the source, there is a srcmp file is there. Let me select that. That is the srcmp file I have imported, right? So let me click the OK button. Let me click the OK button. No need to write manually. Okay, so my structure is came now. Let me click the OK button. So now double click the filter stage. What is my filter content? Where clause? This is a SQL related, right? In the SQL we'll write the where condition, right? Similar kind of. So what is the where clause? What is my condition? What is my condition, team? Salary, the column salary, right? The salary equal to, what is my condition?
Equal to
5,000.
5,000.
Salary equal to 5,000. Equal to 5,000. Okay, so now I have defined my condition. My condition is ready. Salary equal to 5,000. Now let me go for the output section. Okay, so this is the input. So this, let me go for output. We need to map, right? So click the OK button. Let double click the filter stage. So let me copy the, go for output. Let me copy the input columns to the output. Simply drag it. No need to do anything. Simply drag from input to output. Okay, all the columns I want it. That's why I'm dragging it. So how to drag, team? So let me delete it. Simply keep the cursor here. Simply drag into the output. That's it. Now let me click the OK button. Let me go for the output where I have to save the output. So I need to browse my target folder. I want to generate so output in my target folder. Okay, so how to generate it? Let me browse the target path. So TGT target, right? So that is called as output. We can give as a TGT underscore filter dot txt. Now I want to output also column names. I want to output also column names. What I have to do, I need to make this one. What I have to do, team? By default is false are there. I need to make as a true. When I make as a true, so the column names, it will come in the my output section. Let me go for format. So my field separator, my delimiter, I want as a comma. So now I don't want any double quotes in the my column, my data. So that's why let me make as a none. Let me go for columns. No need to define anything here. Let me click the OK button. Let me save the job. Let me save the job. So let me go for job section. Okay. So let me simply save into Nandini Software Solutions here. So let me give filter demo. Let me save it. So now I have saved the job. Now, if there is any errors are there or not, I need to verify it. So that's why I need to do some validation. Just I need to compile it. Let me compile the job. Is there any errors are there? Okay. Job successfully compiled with no errors. Let me click the close button. So there is a compile button here, compile button, right? We need to simply click this compile button. So now I need to run the process. How to run the process means there is a run button here. Let me click the run button. Let me click the run button. So my job is running now. So I'm reading one file, text file. I'm loading into another text file. While loading, I don't want to load all the records. I want to load only particular records. What is my particular records? The salary
Salary
equal
is
to
equal to
5,000.
5,000.
5,000. So see, so let me open the, I can view the output here also. View output. There is one option, good option, data stage. So view output data. I can view the data here itself. So let me click OK. It is opening. See, what is the salary, team? What is the salary is coming here? 5,000. See, if you want to open in the output also, let me go for a target. So let me open output in the Notepad++. Is it opening, team? What is the data? Whether I'm loading all the records or only particular records?
Only
Team?
particular
Particular
record is
records.
loaded, sir.
Okay. So now my scenario is I'm reading the file, I'm loading into the target, the rejected data. How many records are there? My source having how many records are there? My source having 9 records, my target having 1 record, right? So now the remaining rejected data, right? The remaining records are rejected data. My condition is not matching. If condition is not matching, it will reject the data, right? So the rejected data I want to save into another text file. I want to generate another text file means in data stage, what is the stage we have to use, team? What is the stage, team? Can somebody tell me?
UNIX to UNIX states. Oh, input is sequential file.
So we have to use sequential file only. I want to generate output also sequential file we have to use in data stage. Okay. So now let me give the reject link between these stages. General link. I have given the links. Now I want to make a rejected, right? Right click this one. Right click this link. One second. We need to select this one and we need to reject it. So let me go for filter stage. So there is a rejected data I want to capture means we can make as a output reject. I can make as a true, guys. Output I can make as a rejected data I want to capture means what I have to do, output reject I can make as a true. So after selecting, so we need to select the link, then right click it, convert to reject. We need to do convert to reject. No need to write any condition. So now tell me which is the main output, which is the rejected output. How will I identify? Which is the main link?
Straight line and dotted lines.
Straight line and
Green
dotted line.
color.
No, no, no. That is already finished, right? That's why if job is success, it will come green color. This one. So this is the breaking the lines, right? That is the dotted lines, right? So this is called as a rejected output. So now where I have to save the output? Let me browse the rejected path and the file name. So let me go here. So let me create a rejected folder, or else you can save into the here temporary folder. So this is the rejected data dot txt. Okay, so now I want rejected file column names. If I want column names means we need to make as a true. So let me go for format section. So my delimiter I want comma, I don't want any quotes, let me make as a none. Columns, no need to do anything here. Let me click the OK button. Let me save the job. So something I have changed, right? So after that we need to compile it. First we need to compile it, then we have to run it. Let me compile the job. There is no errors. Let me click the close. Then we need to run the job. Let me run the job. See, my total records source is coming 9 records. My condition salary equal to 5,000. That condition records are loading true condition 1 record. The remaining records are rejected data. It is loading to rejected outputs. So let me go for output, rejected output path. So this is the rejected data, right? File path and rejected data. See, this is the rejecting. Other than the salary
5,000.
5,000 records. Okay. So this is the way to implement. So let me give some more scenarios, guys, because of so I want to like it's easy. This data stage is very easy. All ETL tools are easy only. So data stage is little bit very easy. Okay, that's why it's like simply graphical interface. All ETL tools simply drag and drop the stages and components. We can implement it. Okay, so now see, I want to read this file. Let me give one example. I want to read this file. I want to generate 3 outputs, guys. I want to generate output 1, output 2, output 3. I want to generate it. So output 1 text file. So this is the DEPT number 10 records. I want to load it. My output file name DEPT number 10.txt file. I want to generate it. When I see the data, I want to data also DEPT number 10 records. How many DEPT number 10s are there, team?
4.
Oh, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Let me copy these records. So let me go for here. Let me copy this record. So this is also 10. So output 2, I want load 20 records. How many records are there, team? First, let me copy the header. I want header along with the DEPT number 20 records. This is the 20. This is also 20. This is also 20. So output 3, I want load this file name. I want DEPT number 20.txt file. Just so output 3, I want DEPT number 30 dot txt file. So I want header. Let me copy this header. So along with 30 records. How many 30 records are there? Only 2 records. Okay. See how to implement in data stage. Please observe, guys. Okay. So how to implement it? This is a text file, right? I want to read the text file in data stage. What is the stage we have to use means sequential file stage. Okay. So I want to load, I want to generate the text file. Simply reading or loading, both we have to use a sequential file stage itself. If you use input, that it will work as input. If you go for outside, like dragging the output link, it will work as the output link. So between, I want to filter the data, right? DEPT number 10, 20, 30 records. I want to filter the data means in data stage, we have to use filter stage. Okay, so this data stage, guys, if you continuously learn, three to 4 days is enough to learn, because of it's very easy. So less components are there, less stages are there, we can do more functions. Okay, by using the less stages, more functions we can do. So there is around 10 to 15 stages. If you learn properly 10 to 15 stages properly, you will get job. It is not required to learn all the stages. Maximum 15, minimum 10. Okay, 10 if you read one day, if you are already learning another ETL tool, you will learn within 2 days, I'm sure that. Okay, so now, so how to implement this, we'll see now. See, guys, so let me create a job, new parallel job. Let me go for the sequential file section. In the palette section, these are the stages are there. So here sequential file is there. Let me simply drag it. Let me go for the 3 outputs, right? So filter stage, it will support single input and n number of output and one reject link. So maximum 128 outputs we can support it for. Okay, so in real time we anyway will not take that many outputs for better performance purpose. Okay, now, so let me go for the processing section. See how many stages are there. These are the stages, around 25, but in that 10 to 15 major. Okay, so now, so let me use the filter stage. Let me drag the filter stage. So let me give the general, let me give the links. After taking the stages, I'm giving the links between the stages. Am I audible, team? Am I audible?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, are you understanding?
Yes, Venkat.
Okay, so let me double click the C. I have taken the stages. I have defined the links. Now I have to define the properties. How to define the properties means double click the sequential file stage. Let me browse the file. Which file I want to read it? Let me browse that file. In the source section, there is a src file I want to read, right? So let me select the src file. When you open this file, so is there any header in this file? Any header? What is the
Yes,
delimiter in
sir.
this file?
Comma.
What is the delimiter?
Common.
Comma.
Come on.
So let me go for the first line is the column names. I need to make as a true. If header is there, I need to make as a true. If header is not there in the my source, I need to make as a false only. No need to change anything. Now my file having header, that's why I am changing as a true. So now, so after changing this, let me go for format section. What is the delimiter in this my file? My file, what is the delimiter is? So one column
Comma.
to another column separated by comma. So that's why I need to select the comma here. So when I open my source, there is no codes. There is no codes. That's why I need to make in the code section, I need to make as a none. What I have to do? I need to make as a none. Now let me go for the columns. Okay, so let me load it. I have already imported, right? So that one I can use it. No need to re-import again. So let me go for the table definition, sequential file. Okay, so now there is a source section. So srcmp file is there, table definition, schema, structure I have created, right? So let me use that one. Let me click the OK button. Now let me go for the filter stage. Let me go for the where condition. What is the first where condition, team? What is the
DEPT
first
number
where
equal to
condition?
10.
So what is the column name?
DEPT
What is the
number.
column name?
DEPT number.
DEPT number equal to 10. Let me copy
10.
the DEPT number column equal to 10. Okay, so see, this is I want to go for output 1, right? This is output 1. So if I want to go for output 1, so there is a, so when you click this option, output link I have to give as a 0, guys. Output link we have to give 0. First output 0, second output 1, third output 2. So now what is another where condition? Click the here where clause second output. What is the second output? DEPT number equal to
Equals to 20.
20. So this is output link I have to give as a 1.
1.
So now let me click the where predict, go for where clause. So here DEPT number
DEPT number
equal to
equals to
30.
30.
What is the output link I have to give team?
2.
2. Okay. So now I have defined my conditions. Now I have defined my conditions, right? Now I need to copy the input columns to the output, right? How to copy that? Let me go for output section. So this is the first output. What is the first output team? Link name 6. Second output link name 7. Third output link name 8. So now, so let me go for output section. Let me go for the copy the input columns to the outputs. This is the first output. Let me go for the second output. Let me copy the input columns to the output. All the columns. So I want another output, right? Third output also there. Let me click here. Let me copy the input columns to the output. Let me click the OK button. Now, so I have defined my condition. Let me go for the sequential file output. Let me browse the target path. So what is the file name I want it? DEPT number 10.txt, right? Okay. So now, so here I want header, right? What is I want it? Header. When I want header means what I have to do? I need to make as a true condition. So now let me go for format section. What is the delimiter I want it? I want comma. I don't want any quotes. We can make as a none. Okay. So let me go for columns. No need to do anything. Let me click the OK button. So similar, let me define the second output file. Browse the target path, second output file path. So that file name. So tgt dept number 20.txt. So I want header. What I have to do team here? I need to make as a true. Let me go for format section. Let me make as a none. Let me go for the columns. No need to do anything here. Let me click the OK button. So let me go for the third output. Let me browse the target path and file name. Let me pass the file name tzt dept number 30.txt. So I want header. Let me make as a true. Let me go for format section. So my field separator I want, my delimiter I want comma. Let me go for code section. I don't want any codes. Let me make as a none. Okay. So now let me go for columns. Let me click the OK button. So now let me save the job. Let me save file and save. Where I have to save it? In the jobs section. Jobs section. So here I am saving it. Demo example 3, 2. So now what I have to do? I have defined all properties. Now I need to compile the job. So how to compile it? There is a compile button, right? There is a compile. If there is any errors are there, if any properties are we have missed it, it will check it. So now, so I need to run the process. Let me run the job. My job is running. My source having 9 records. First output 4 records. Second output 3 records. Third output 2 records are loaded. Let me go for output sections. So when I open the first output, I want to see that DEPT number 10 records. Okay. So when I want to open the second output, DEPT number 20. So what is the third output? DEPT number 30 records. Okay. So this is the way to filter stage. I want to filter the data means we have to use filter stage. By using the filter stage, I can filter the data. I can write the some where condition. By using the sequential file, so this is my source, right? I can read the data. So when I use this output side, this I can, it will treat as a output. I can load the data. Is it clear team? What is use of filter stage? What is use of sequential file? Is it clear, everybody? Is there
Yes,
any
sir.
difficulty, team? Data stage is easy or difficult? All ETL tools is easy only, except Informatica. Informatica is a little bit difficult, little bit, not that much easy. Okay. So any questions so far? Any questions, team? Any doubts? So now let me give one more sample example, then I will stop it. Okay. So I will conduct some for every Saturday or Sunday, sometimes free classes. I will conduct it. Okay. So now let me go for. So I want to read this file. I want to read this file. So I want to load into, there is a salary column. This salary values, I want in the descending order. What is the descending order? What is descending order, team?
Higher value to lower value.
So higher to lower. Ascending order means lower to
Lower to higher.
higher. See, I want to perform sorting operation. This we can call as a sorting operation, right? I want to sort the data either ascending and descending order means in data stage we have to use, there is a sort stage is there. By using the sort stage, I can sort the data. I can sort the data. Okay. So how to implement in data stage? We will observe it. Okay. So I want to sort the data means we have to use sort stage. We can call it a sort stage. So this is a text file, same sequential file. I want load into another text file. We have to use sequential file. So here also sequential file. Okay. So how to do that? So it's very simple. Please observe, guys. So let me go for my job designs. Create a job, parallel job, file, new parallel job. So now let me go for the file section. Let me take the sequential file. So let me take the one more sequential file as the output. Let me give the processing section. There is a sort stage. Please observe, guys. Sort stage. I want to sort the data either ascending and descending order means we'll use this sort stage. Let me go for general. Let me give the links between the stages. Now I have to define the properties. Let me double click the sequential file. Let me browse the file. Which file I want to read it. In the source folder, there is a srcmp file is there. Let me use this. So there is the first line is the column names. Let me make as a true. So let me go for format section. So let me define delimiter is comma. Is there is no quotes. Let me make as a none. Let me go for the columns. Let me load button. There is a load button is there. Let me load it. So in the table definition, I have already imported, right? So that's why I'm expanding. If not imported, I can import it. So here also I can import it. How to import it? Let me load it. So right click the table definition, import the table definition, sequential file definition. This is another way to import it. So let me select this. Let me select the file name. Let me import it. So first line is the column names. So comma, let me click the define. Let me click the OK button. I have already imported, just I'm overwriting. So now let me close it. Again, we have to expand it. Okay. So in the source section, srcmp file is there. Let me click the OK button. Let me click the OK button. Double click the sort stage. What is my condition? Which column I want to sort it? Which column, team? Salary
Salary.
column. By using the salary column, we can sort it. Which one? My customer is asking ascending or descending? Customer
Descending.
is asked for descending order. So now let me go for the, after selecting
Sending.
the descending order, let me go for the copy the input columns to the output. Let me click the OK button. Let me go for the sequential file. Let me browse the target path. Okay. So tgt sort dot txt. So let me go for the first line is the column names true. Let me make as a true. Let me go for format section. So there is no delimiter is comma. There is no quotes. Let me make as a none. Let me go for columns. No need to change anything here. Let me click the OK button. Let me save the job. File and save the job. Or there is a save button. Click the save button. Jobs section, Nandini Software Solutions. Let me give the filters sort stage example. So now I need to compile it. Let me compile the job. There is no errors. Let me run the job. My job is running. So my job is running. Let me wait for some time. So my source having 9 records. My targets loaded for 9 records. So when I open the output, let me open the output. So in the target section, what is the file name I have given to? TGT sort, right? Let me open in the Notepad++. See, is it coming descending order? Descending order means higher to lower. This is the highest value. Next highest value. Okay. So now I want to do ascending order. What I have to do, team? Can somebody tell me what I have to do here? What I have to
Ascending.
select?
Ascending.
Ascending order. Let me click the OK button. So let me save it. Let me compile the job. Let me run the job. So let me go for output. It should come the ascending order. Is it coming, team? Okay. So so it's I want to sort the data in data stage means we have to use the sort stage. By using the sort stage, I can perform the sorting operation. Okay. So data stage is very easy, guys. Data stage all the ETL tools. It's very good future ETL tools. Okay. Reporting tools means sometimes it will change for every 3 years, 4 years it will be changing. We have to learn and go. But ETL tools are constant. Once it is coming, it will be continued. Okay. So if you're anyone interested to learn data stage 9538160185, see, so this is I am Venkat from Nandini Software Solutions Private Limited. Okay. So we're going to start a new batch soon. Data stage. If you're interested, let me know. Okay. So see, we are going to cover project explanation, interactive online classes, recording videos, real-time scenarios, materials, resume preparation, mock interviews, doubts and clarification, interview questions and answers. Even I am explaining data stage. There is my trainer, guys. Okay. So his name is Srinath. So he is having around 15 years of experience in data stage, IT industry. He will teach very good, very well. Okay. Even I will teach very good. Okay. We are both teaching side very good, working side also very good. Okay. So if you're anyone interested, uh, okay, let me know. Okay. We're going to start new batch Monday also demo. Okay. So see, we have already prepared, guys, materials and all everything. So my trainer is already prepared it. So course materials, course details. This is the course content. 30 days, guys. This is only 30 days training. It's not okay. It's not 45 days. This is 30 days is enough to learn it. It's required basic. So it is having for every day. What are the topic we are covering? Topic wise, we have prepared it. We're covering project explanations, resume preparation, interview preparation, okay, Unix fundamentals, basic Unix commands, Oracle, basic Oracle, okay. So data stage basics to advanced with real time. Okay, we'll explain it. So this is the course content. Materials also already prepared, guys. Course PPTs are there. Okay. So interview preparation. We have interview documents all there. Okay, so resume sample will provide the resumes preparation, scenarios will provide it, case study will give it. Okay, so software also will provide it, guys. Okay, so any questions, team? Any doubt? So we will teach very good. So if you're anyone interested, 9538160185. This is a Bangalore. So my office is available in Bangalore. So if you search in Nandini Software Solutions, you will get it here. Address. Okay, you can reach out. Any questions, team? I'm stopping here. Any doubts?